And welcome back to another video. Hello everyone, my name is Stephen Flores and welcome to Stephen Flores Travel. I hope y'all are doing great despite the situation happening around the world right now. Some people have asked me why I'm starting a travel channel in the middle of a pandemic when nobody can travel. And I just tell them, well, you know, the pandemic's not gonna last forever and soon enough people are gonna start traveling again. So while I can't go out and vlog yet for y'all, I wanted to share some of my own personal travel stories / disasters / really stressful situations. Because I feel like one, they're really entertaining, and two, they can teach you guys a lesson or two. So before we get to the video, I just want to say if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. Also, don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms at Stephen J. Flores for Twitter and Instagram, and Stephen Flores for Facebook. And as always, if you like this video and want to see more videos like this video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for me, will ya? So yeah, without further ado, let's move on with the video. So like I said, I wanted to tell stories that were one, entertaining, and two, taught me and hopefully will teach you guys something about traveling. And this story fits both criteria because one, it is entertaining because I was so stressed out and I was so worried at the time. And two, it taught me a very, very valuable lesson about tickets. So let me explain. Back in 2017, I was studying in France on like a student exchange program. I was situated in Rennes, which is a town to the east of Paris, but like an hour and a half by train. And so while I was there, I was traveling to every single country I possibly could. And I ended up traveling to 30 European countries. 29 European countries and one African country. And one of those countries was Italy. Italy was the last stop on my like tour around Europe and stuff. And it was the last stop because I was gonna meet my family in Italy. They flew all the way from Manila to go on a vacation to Italy, and I was gonna meet up with them on December 24th at night. Now the reason why I spent Christmas Eve apart from them is because I wanted to see Venice. Now let me explain. My parents were actually in Italy about a week or a week and a half before I got to Italy, because at the time I was in Iceland and Croatia and Slovenia. So by the time that I was supposed to meet up with them in Italy, they were already in Florence. Now I had two choices. Either one, I go straight to Florence and don't see Venice at all, or two, sacrifice one day, that day being December 24th, so I can go to Venice, see it, go around, do stuff like that, and then go to Florence at night and meet up with them there before Christmas. I really wanted to see Venice. It was one of my bucket list destinations. So like I asked my family if I could go to Venice before seeing them, and they said yes. So I arrived in Venice via an overnight bus from Slovenia, if I remember correctly, at like 6 in the morning. I put all my bags in the baggage storage in the train station, and I went straight to Venice, and oh my god, Venice is so beautiful. The canals, like the orange reddish colored houses. There's no tall buildings, so everything looks like how it looked like probably in like the 16th century or something. And then when you get to St. Mark's Square and you see the Doge's Palace and the Basilica of San Michael, is it St. Michael? Basilica di San Marco, okay, that's it. And you see the big tower and all of that. I had a really fun time in Venice. I was probably there for about like 10 hours only, but I feel like I did a lot. I also saw the Doge's Palace. I remember going on a secret tour where they showed us like rooms that the normal tour doesn't usually see. And like one of those rooms was the jail cell where Casanova was held, which was pretty cool. After that, I remember just like going through the canals and stuff. And I remember taking a boat at one point to go to like this place across from like St. Mark's Square, where there was this other big cathedral that was really nice to see. So yeah, I was enjoying my time in Venice, and I was really trying to enjoy it because that was going to be the last time that I was traveling alone, because from that moment forward, I would be with my parents and my extended family and all of that. So I was enjoying myself, but I realized at like 4 p.m. and my train at this point was for 6 p.m., right? So I realized at like 4 p.m. that, wait a second, I feel like I'm done with Venice. Like I've seen everything I want to see already. I've seen all the canals. The canals actually get repetitive a little bit, but they're still beautiful. So I was like, maybe I should take an earlier train, like the 5:30 train instead of the 6:30 train, so I can get to Florence earlier. So that's what I decided to do. At 3:30 p.m., however, I realized that my phone was actually running out of battery. It was about 5% at that point. So what I did is I used my power bank to charge it. After that, I was just wandering Venice for like an hour, just like soaking it all in, because I don't know when the next time I'm gonna be in Venice is. And I was really happy and content and all of that. And 4:30 came and I thought, okay, maybe it's time to go back to the train station, because like, you know, I've already seen as much of Venice as I want to see, so might as well go back already. But then something happened. I checked my phone, and from 5% it went down to 1%, and I was like, wait a second, I thought it was charging my power bank. Why is it saying 1% if it was at 5% a while ago and I charged it using my power bank? And then I realized that my cable was faulty. It was literally broken. And at that point, I freaked out. If you guys know anything about Venice, you'll know that St. Mark's Square is at the literal opposite side of Venice from the train station. And Venice, if you guys have ever been, is like, it's a maze, okay? It's like a huge maze where every single building looks the same and every single street looks the same, and you can't tell where you've been and where you've gone and where you've come from because it literally all looks the same. So I was starting to freak out because how the hell was I gonna get to the train station if I can't even find my way there because of this stupid maze? So what I did was I opened my LTE for like half a second, went on Google Maps, typed in like Venice train station, saw my route, and I ran. I ran with like a 5-pound backpack on my back and I ran for it. Like, I just went for it. I was so scared that my phone would die and not be able to tell me where I was supposed to go between St. Mark's Square and the train station. So I ran for probably 15 minutes, and I'm talking like hardcore running non-stop. I was so stressed. I was so tired. But good news is I finally got to the train station. So as I was walking up the steps to change my ticket and all of that, my phone dies. So I go up to the Trenitalia, I think that's how you pronounce it, Trenitalia station thing, the ticket booth, whatever. And I asked them, hey, you know, can you change my ticket? There's a ticket under the name of Stephen Flores. Like, I can show you my passport so that you can confirm it's me. But they were like, oh, sorry, no, you have to show us the old ticket if you want to get the new ticket. I was like, okay, but like my phone's dead and like, what am I supposed to do? But they were like, sorry, you have to show us the old ticket. I did not print my ticket because I thought that it would be safe on my phone. Newsflash, kids, it's not gonna be safe on your phone, okay? After that, I was very much freaking out. I went up to 5 different people to ask them if I could use their cable to charge my phone, and they all said no. And I don't know if it's because I'm a brown kid or because I looked sketchy or because I was just bothering them. But what are the chances that it was 5 straight people that would tell me no? At that point, like I said, I was starting to freak out. So what I did was I went outside the train station and looked for the nearest hotel. It was nearby, so I went to it and I was like begging them. I was like, can you tell me where the nearest Apple store is? I need to buy a cable. And they were like, oh, sorry, the Apple store is closed because it's Christmas Eve. And I was like, duh. But the concierge lady was like, although you could check outside by the souvenir shops. I think they may have a cable. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then so I left and I went to the first gift shop and I was like, do you have a cable? They were like, what? They couldn't speak English, and so I was dead. And then I went to the next one and they didn't have any, and then I went to the next one and they didn't have any, and then I went to the next one and they didn't have any. At this point, I was getting really hopeless. I was like, holy crap, am I gonna have to pay for another ticket, like with cash and stuff like that, like just to get to my family? And at that point, I don't think I had enough cash to like spend on another train ticket. So I was like really freaking out right now. But then on the 5th store I went to, I walked in and I asked for a cable and they had one. Like, I saw it in the window. I was like, thank God. So I bought it and it was probably really overpriced. It was like 10 euros or something, which I think is overpriced if I'm not mistaken. Can somebody tell me if that's overpriced for a cable? It was between 10 or 15 euros, which I think was overpriced because that's like 900 pesos in my currency. So yeah. So I took it, charged my phone, charged it to like 25%, went up to the ticket lady again, asked her to change my ticket, got my ticket changed, got all my bags, and made it in time at 5:25, I think, when the train left at 5:30. So there was a happy ending to this, but I hope you all realize the one lesson you can get from this: always print your stuff, and always check that your cable is working, okay? Always check that your phone is charging. Just because you plug it, it doesn't mean it's charging. And so yeah, that is my story for today. Have you guys had a similar experience? Have you guys ever been to Venice? I want to hear about that. Comment them down below. Also, what other stories do you want me to tell? Do you want me to tell more of those like down on my luck, unlucky stories? Or do you want a more like happy stories? Just tell me. I want to hear about your ideas. Comment them down below. And yes, I will see you guys on Tuesday for our next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, click the subscribe button and like button down there. My last videos are here to my left and to my right, and down in the description are my social media stuff. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. Until next time, guys. See ya.